The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching, is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana, and they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen.
Sad, man. This is really sad, and this is a young woman. This ain't even like an older lady that's so brokenhearted over this. This is a young 22-year-old young woman, young ballet teacher who, you know, is brokenhearted over this because she knows it's not right. I'm sure she remembers what it was like being a young girl and actually being raised the right way, and her mind is blown from what she's seeing with her own students. It's crazy what the music is like now. Songs like Pound Town, I had to look up what that was. That's by an artist named Sexy Red, but these little 5-year-old kids are asking to listen to this disgusting, nasty, perverted, twisted, and it's just downright demonic music.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. My
booty hole brown.
Okay, thank you.
My booty hole brown.
Thank you.
You heard of my booty hole brown.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
My booty hole brown.
Okay.
I'll tell y'all what happened. Y'all want to know what happened? Because it happened very gradually, but I promise you that I seen it coming. Now, this is what happened. It's like it all started with artists like Lil' Kim, you know, provocative, you know, very sexualized artists. But then it got the next step up to that, or the next step, let's say, of that was artists like Nicki Minaj, and becoming even more, you know, explicit with the visuals and with the music and with the imagery. But then the next step to that was it got even worse with people like Cardi B. Now, Cardi B, not only was she like an explicit and very provocative artist, but she was literally like a stripper, you know. So it's like we went from glorifying just being a very sexual woman to actually coming from a lifestyle of a stripper, and then glorifying that, and then making that, you know, the new example or the new thing for young girls to look to. Now, when I seen that happen, I knew trouble was on the horizon, I promise you, because it's like, dang, you just see it kind of slipping downward. Is going downward. Like the standard is becoming lower and lower, and what's becoming acceptable or what's looked at as glamorized are things that were once before, you know, degrading or belittling, but now it's being glamorized because now you got a rapper like Cardi B who was a stripper, you know, and I'm glad she made it out that lifestyle. But what I'm saying is that that's not the image that's being painted to young children. The image being painted to young children and the newer generation is, ooh, that's cool to be. It's cool to be a stripper. And that's why you start seeing all of these other artists come around that was kind of shaped and molded around that kind of image. And then the next step down to that is now you got straight up hood rats, nasty hood rats that's being glamorized and glorified and idolized. Like literally nasty, filthy little hoes. Excuse my language, but that's really what it is. You know, like them, like these women like Sexy Red, these women like Sukihana, like before that was like, this is a hood rat. This is a nasty girl that get around, that everybody done had. You know, got a bunch of STDs and everybody done slept with her, and you just looked at as you know, just nasty. You're a nasty person. But now that it's got so bad that now that the bar has been lowered so low that now that nasty, disgusting lifestyle is now being glamorized and glorified. Like now that's what these young women and this young generation is looking at as cool. It's cool to be a little nasty, filthy little skank and hood rat. And that's what society has accepted as cool. That's what this newer generation has accepted as cool and the standard, to be a hood rat. Y'all understanding what I'm saying? You got these women talking nasty, filthy stuff, talking, glorifying having STDs, you know, glorifying getting pregnant and don't know who the father is. This stuff is terrible, bro. Like the only step beyond this now is literally taking a street hooker and making her a star. Like that's the only step after this, straight up. And that's the music that these little 5-year-old girls are singing. Music from nasty, filthy little skanks that's bragging about having STDs, and these nasty little hood rats that need help, and their music is being glorified to the world. And that's what these little babies are singing, and that's what these parents are allowing to go into the soul of their children. And let me tell you who's really behind it. The enemy, Satan, is really behind it, because he is trying to destroy your children. He's trying to destroy this new generation, and you got parents like this that is helping that happen. Extremely unfortunate, and it is sad, but the enemy is throwing his best shot out there because he knows what time we're in. We're in the end, and this is the signs of that, how bad stuff has gotten. Just look at it, man. Just pay attention to how disgusting stuff is now. You got artists like Ice Spice, people going to her concerts and throwing her, you know, the Bible. And she getting online saying, did somebody really give me a Bible? Why'd they give me a Bible? You know why they gave you a Bible. You need that Bible, that's why. And you need to feel convicted. For all the little girls that you are leading to hell, all the little girls that you're leading down the wrong path, and y'all was led down the wrong path. Y'all wasn't raised the right way. And I understand that, you know? And so I want to see y'all get help too. But don't lead millions of young children down the same path that you went down, or that you were forced to go down because you didn't have proper guidance and proper parenting and proper love. And that's really what it all is. Man, I'm done. I'm done with this conversation.